I come in with zero experience in placing implants, and fortunate that I had a great patient, allowed me to place implants using a guide at tooth numbers 30 and 31. Probed the tissue, found out how much tissue we had there, decided that we were, our flap design,
Yep.
a little to the palatal or to the lingual actually, so that we could have plenty of keratinized tissue. We placed our guide, made sure it fit, and it was perfect. Went to my first pilot drill and it wouldn't get to the guide, so I had to use a starter to get a little depth going before I could get my pilot drill going.
Right.
And
that's typical with the first pilot drill.
Yeah.
Because the first pilot drill is always the one that's going to give you the resistance because it's going through the cortical.
Sure.
Right.
And I've never felt that bone before, other than with your demonstrations in the
Right.
hands-on courses on the bench top. But
Right.
getting through the cortical bone was much harder than I thought it should have been or would have been. But they told me to push harder, and I did, and got through there.
There you go.
And having a guide, I gotta say, made it much less nerve-wracking.
Right.
Wondering, what happens if I push too hard?
That's right.
So the guide was wonderful to have, and so we went through the process. The first implant at tooth number 30 went according to our prescription, with the only difference being that we ran the final drills in reverse to densify the bone, or to try to, because it was going pretty easy. The second implant at 31, we downsized the osteotomy to a 3-5, used a reducer, which all became very clear to me, once you start using it.
Because it was softer bone, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
softer
So
bone.
you were undersizing the osteotomy on purpose.
Undersizing the osteotomy, we placed a 4-0 and a 3-5 osteotomy. She had very minimal tissue, both horizontal and vertical. So I learned a new technique of folding the keratinized tissue underneath
That's right.
itself,
Buckle, roll, flap.
making double thickness, not only vertically, but hopefully horizontally.
Right.
And suturing that around healing abutments, because we got 20 Newton centimeters initial torque value on 30 and 35 initial torque value on 31, and ISQs of 61 and 71.
There you go.
Respectively. So we have healing abutments in there, maturing keratinized tissue, and couldn't be a better learning
Awesome.
experience. Yeah.
Excellent.
And I got a whole bunch planned when I get home. Usually you go to these not these courses, but courses continuing ed. You go to them and then you go home and you kind of forget.
Forget about it, right?
But the way this has been brought on to me, I've already got patients lined up at home.
There you go.
For the procedure. So even if I never did another implant, placed one myself, I think I've learned an awful lot about being a more comprehensive dentist. I've been doing dentistry for 33 years, and
Wow.
I come to this and I'm in awe of the camaraderie and the there's no pride here. Everybody kind of works together.
That's right.
It's kind of impressive to, even on Facebook or social media, the way you guys share stuff is, I never had that,
Super cool.
going through stuff. But it's an unbelievable course. And like I said, even if I never did another implant, I've taken so much valuable stuff out of here that just understanding, how to work through a treatment plan with a new patient.
Right.
There's so many options. Through K3 Argon thing, it's really a great system to use for placing implants, but restoratively, it's head and shoulders.
It's easier.
So, I came to the course just for 2-3 years ago, just to the prosthetic course.
Yeah.
And went home thinking, wow, we got to figure that out. Fortunately, there was a brochure I took home with me, and I gave it to Brad Foss, my partner.
Yeah.
And he jumped on it.
Oh, nice.
He's,
So that's how the ball got rolling, huh? There you go.
He's made huge strides in our practice to bring us to a different level. Lengthen my career for another few more years.
Excellent. Very good. Good to hear, man.
Great thing.
Awesome, dude. Thank you.